Hey, I just want to send a big mahalo out to a lot of new friends that I've made just recently. People that, felt kind of compelled to step in because of this whole doxing thing and, new friends that I've got and old friends that stepped up. I mean, I appreciate y'all. I handle my shit. I'm well defended, and I've got my eyes on a pivot. I'm prepared, but I like to have people on my side. It makes me feel like I'm not alone in this world. It just makes me feel like the world isn't shit sometimes. And sometimes I feel that way. Like, just people that can do shitty things out there. There's a whole bunch of people that sat and doxed my house and drove past and took pictures of my kids and, acted like straight up pedophiles. It's crazy how much attention this got just because of a sticker that said Boogaloo, which is a meme. They take it as some sort of group because they've gone to inaccurate sources like Wikipedia. There's no organization, there's no group. It's like Black Lives Matter. Anybody can wear a Black Lives Matter shirt. Anybody can reshare Black Lives Matters memes and talk about Black Lives Matters events. But just because there's a few bad apples out there that wear these things and share these memes and Black Lives Matter, that go out and do horrible things like kill police. 5 police were shot in one night. In these riots, and then all the cities that were burned. I don't judge everybody who wears a Black Lives Matter shirt based on the actions of a few. And so there's a lot of people that stepped up and they're like, listen, man, we're not like that here. Hawaii has aloha. People aren't just shitty. There's a minute few that are, and they make a big fuss and they're very vocal and, they do whatever they can to draw a lot of attention to themselves. But these people that stepped up saw it. They saw this one lady. I'm not going to mention her name, but she was talking about me at a Jennifer Ruggles town hall meeting. Jennifer Ruggles had 2, and I went to both. But because I see the shady shit that people do, I recorded everything from before I got there to the meeting and everything during the meeting, and then all the way to me going back to my car and going home when it was over. And they say that I walked around and was harassing them about politics, but there's no evidence. I mean, I'm sure that there was 50 people filming at both events, right? Big Island Video News was there and everything. And my wife was filming, I was filming. There was none of what this lady said happened. And yet she's claiming that I was walking around harassing her like she was so important. Like I didn't even notice her there, not yet that I talked to her, not yet that I have any idea that she was there. So all these people making up fictional things, like it's became why I've been very defensive. And I've gotten screenshots and I've gotten cameras up and I put cameras in my vehicles and I've gotten self-defense tools so that I can take care of business if there's creepers going by my house taking pictures of my kids. But I just wanted to, what I'm saying is I wanted to put a big, mahalo out to all these new people, friends, Ohana that I've got now because of this. And a lot of people have done this to Nicholas Oakes, who's running for District 22 House of Representatives in Waikiki, saying that he's a white supremacist because he's a Proud Boy. And I didn't know the guy. I've heard of him. I think I sent him a friend request or he sent me one. I don't know. We've been connected on Facebook since December. And we've not yet once until 2 days ago even swapped a message, right? We haven't even communicated to each other. And I had no idea about him. They were trying to link us two together on these message boards on Facebook. And we didn't have any idea anything about what each other was doing, right? Until just a couple of days ago. But I would not hang out with a white supremacist. I would not endorse a white supremacist. I think they're scumbags. I have no use for a white supremacist. And Nick Oakes, probably unaware to others, is married to a black lady. like everybody's trying to paint this guy out as the white supremacist, and he's married to a black lady. I've seen the stuff they posted in Civil Beat about him. I've seen the stuff they posted all over the media about this guy. He's a white supremacist. He's a white supremacist. Proud Boys is not a white supremacist group. I mean, you can find black Proud Boys, lots of them, lots of Polynesian Proud Boys, gay Proud Boys. Like there's not a white supremacy aspect to that group at all. Even if people claim to be something that they're not, and they are the white supremacist, that doesn't mean that the group accepts them. That does not mean they're part of Proud Boys. Proud Boys rejects those people. So I endorse Nicholas Oakes, District 22 in Oahu, and I denounce anybody who says he's a white supremacist. You're full of shit. You have no idea about this guy. You know, and ever since I was a kid, a teenager, I've had a group called Skins and Punks Everywhere Against Racism. You know, I got this tattoo right there, Spear, SPEAR, means Skins and Punks Everywhere Against Racism. That's a club that I started when I was like 16, 17 years old. I was the only one to coin that, you know, acronym, but it's something that I started and I've been proud of. I've even got a tattoo of it on my foot, you can see. But, you know, if Nick was a white supremacist, I mean, I would be writing bad shit about him right now as well. I condemn those people. They're fucking stupid. Anybody who believes they have their heritage to be proud of, even though they had nothing to do with it, like, you know, you're not able to choose who you're born to, what your ethnicity is, where you're born, whether you're born to rich or poor parents. Those things are not your choice. Your sexual persuasion, right? None of that is your choice. So if that's something you're proud of, my advice to you is try harder. I don't have respect for people who have pride for something that they did not do, that they did not accomplish, that they had nothing to do with. I think it's stupid. I think it's weak. I think you should try harder if that's something that you're doing. But not Nick Oakes, good man, District 22. I'll be voting for him if I was there. I won't be there. Obviously, I'm not in Waikiki, but I would recommend people look into his politics. He's a good man. Second Amendment guy. Love him, you know, from what I know of him. Our little interview we did yesterday. Good stuff. Thanks, Nick Oakes, for doing the interview. Bless up, everyone. Thanks for all your love.